Today, we're diving into one of the most premium routers you can get your hands on, the Asus ROG Rapture GT-AXE16000. Now, this thing isn't just any router. Oh no. At $699.99, it's one of the most expensive gaming routers out there, so you better believe we're going to see if it's worth that hefty price tag. If you're a hardcore gamer or someone who wants to future-proof their network for the next few years, stick around because this one's a beast. All right, let's start with the design. The GT-AXE16000 is an absolute monster. Measuring 7.6 by 13.9 by 13.9 inches, it's easily the biggest router I've ever seen. And I thought the TP-Link Archer A AX11000 was massive. This thing makes it look tiny. It has this sleek black plastic design with a textured grille on top and a reflective ROG logo that lights up with Asus Aura RGB lighting. You can customize it with breathing effects, waves, rainbows, whatever suits your style. So if you're all about that gamer aesthetic, it's definitely got you covered. Now let's talk about ports. You're not going to be left wanting here. You get 4 1GBps LAN ports, 2 10GBps LAN WAN ports, 1 2.5 gigs WAN port, and USB 2.0 3.0 ports. That's a ton of connectivity options, and the link aggregation feature ensures faster wired connections. This router is powered by a 2 GHz quad-core CPU, 2 GB of RAM, and 256 MB of flash storage. So you can rest assured this beast has the power to handle everything you throw at it. Now let's get to the good stuff, performance. The GT-AXE16000 runs on Wi-Fi 6E, which means it's using that new 6 GHz band to reduce congestion and boost throughput. This router offers 16,000 Mbps in theoretical maximum speeds across all its bands, 2.4 GHz, 2 5 GHz bands, and 6 GHz. But you're probably wondering, does that translate into actual real-world speed? Well, let me tell you, this router impressed me in our tests. In our close-range test, the 2.4 GHz band hit 128 kbps, a bit faster than the Netgear RAXI 500. For the 5 GHz band, it was a blazing 938 Mbps, and for 6 GHz, it topped out at 941 Mbps. Pretty solid, right? When it comes to signal strength, the 2.4 GHz band performed great, covering most of the house. However, I did notice that the 5 GHz band dropped off a little in the far corners of the house and in the garage. Not a huge deal, but something to keep in mind if you have a large house or lots of walls to get through. All right, let's talk about the gamer-friendly features that set this router apart. The Asus Router app is super easy to use. You can prioritize bandwidth for gaming, streaming, or even work-from-home tasks, ensuring that your devices always have the speed they need. You can also see real-time network statistics and even share your Wi-Fi password with a QR code. How cool is that? And for the parents out there, you've got age-based parental controls to block access to harmful content with presets for preschoolers, teens, and adults. So whether you're gaming, streaming, or just browsing the web, you can make sure your network is running smoothly. Asus ROG Rapture GT-AXE16000 pros and cons. Pros: gaming features, bandwidth prioritization, real-time network statistics, and easy-to-use app. Aura RGB lighting, customizable gamer aesthetic, strong 2.4 GHz signal strength. Cons: high price, $699.99, making it one of the most expensive routers. Massive size, very large and bulky. But hey, if you don't need all the bells and whistles of Wi-Fi 6E and 10 Gbps Ethernet, I'd recommend checking out the Asus ROG Rapture GT-AXE16000. It's a more affordable $399.99 and still delivers awesome performance and gaming features, so it might be a better fit if you're on a budget. So what do you think? Is the Asus ROG Rapture GT-AXE16000 the ultimate router for your gaming setup, or do you think it's a bit too much for most people? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss out on any of our tech reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.